Hello everybody, welcome back to another GMOFNF video. We're doing Freddy and Friends Part 10. Also, we got 45 subscribers now. Even though we had 44 in the last video, now we have 45. I don't know how many we have at this current time. I'm pretty sure it's still 45. But, yep, we are booming. And these GMOF videos are actually getting a pretty good amount of views. Better than all my other videos get. Yep, they had to move with what people they had. So, yep, let's go ahead and get started. Throw a parasol around here. What? I forgot his legs were so tiny, but he had big old feet. Well, we are broke anyway, so we couldn't even repair any of you guys. That's why we bought this shop, which we're still broke because we don't even have apartments. Which, I think the apartments are, I don't know, we're new to this town. Actually, this town is new. There's not a lot of people. The people are moving in tomorrow, I think. So, yeah, let's go ahead and try to get in our business. This is a fast food restaurant, I think. Kind of what it looks like. We bought it for $30,000, even though it's $50,000. But that means we still owe this dude $20,000. Oh yeah, we're broke now. We have no money. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. We bought this place for $20,000. We have $10,000 so we can set up stuff. And then we need to make money. Okay. Let's make this place do. I can cook. I know how to cook. Okay. Well, I guess that's the start. This place is a little weird, but it's not nothing we can't handle. Okay. We just need a cash register. Ah, frick. And some ovens, so let's get to work. You know what, if y'all don't mind, I think I'm gonna change my model back to my regular. Nah, I'm not changing it to Trevor. Just kidding. Should I be Sanji? No, I don't want to disrespect my boy Sanji. I'll just go back to Endo Bendo. Where's my Endo Bendo? Dude, where's my Endo? Where's my Endo skeleton at? Why is it not there? I can't find him. Please give me my Endo skeleton. Ooh. Nah, bro. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I ain't being Music Man, bro. That's the untextured Music Man. I'm not being Arthur. I'm not being, Arnold. I forgot his name. I must have really lost brain cells, bro. I do want to be this little dude. I can't be this little dude. There's my endoskeleton. Finally. Ooh, or should I be? I'm gonna be my regular endoskeleton. Here. Clear color. Physics skin color. Okay, let's go. Let's go with purple. What? Ooh, that looks like a nice shade of purple. I'm gonna go maybe a little bit on the darker side, maybe. Purple. A little bit in the middle. No! I reset it to default. I didn't mean to do that. That's a good purple. Now that is a good purple, bro. I think I'll just leave it where it was. Okay, there we go. I got me a portal, purple. And if y'all didn't know, purple is my favorite color. You know, just a winky dink. Move, Mr. Cord, move. My desk is a mess, bro. It's nasty. Y'all would want to see it. It's nasty. Okay, well, otherwise, I need to quit yapping and get to work, actually. Like, not even kidding, I actually need to get to work. Because I'm not going to want to try not to make this video as long as the last one. The last one was almost like 2 hours long. Freaking, it ended on me. It cut on me a little bit shorter than it should have. There'll be a little gas station as well. They'll serve gas. That's how broke they are. Is they need to serve gas as well. So they have a. Is that a gas pump? I think that is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a gas pump. Or shouldn't it be out here? Or no, it should be. They have one gas pump actually. They just have one gas pump for people to use the gas. And so they're broke. I think they got like maybe, I don't know. They had 10,000 to start with. Okay, they're not that broke yet, but they're getting there. And they need their fridge. Actually, they bought 2 fridges and they bought a whole bunch of food. So they are stacked with food. Or these are mini fridges, or these fridges. No, these are fridges, because mini fridges are like a lot smaller. But yep. And then, come on, I know there's a different type of oven. Not like this. I mean, that's a furnace though, but no, they bought a furnace as well so they can heat up the place. So they can heat up the place. But, well, no, this would be a fridge, wouldn't it? So yeah, that would have to be a mini fridge. Wouldn't it? Yeah, no, I guess not. I don't know. Guess not though, cause yeah, but I know they had a fryer. Where's the fryer? Where's the freaking fryer? Oh, that here. They need a computer so they can do their taxes. Yep, they have to do taxes now. Or, well, they had to do taxes at the beginning, but now they actually have to do it on their own because they don't have they do not have what's his name? Oh, Plushtrap. Okay, that's his name, Plushtrap. They don't have Plushtrap with them, so they bought a computer because they needed one. So they needed one. Okay, where's a desk? Here's a desk. Here's a mighty fine looking desk. My God, bro. No, they might have needed to go with like a TV. Might not have, unless you normally hook it up to a monitor. How freaking wide are these things, bro? This one's a little bit better. It's a little bit, it's less wide. So that it's less wide. If my keyboard was like this, how it gave it a stud. Actually, I think it might be. I don't know. I think my keyboard's flat, and theirs is like at an angle, so it's like more comfortable. Because sometimes my arm hurts. Actually, yeah, I think mine's a flat. Mine's just like a slight angle. It's not even enough to help. I think it's like just kind of a little. You know, this is like at a pretty good angle. But okay, enough computer talk or whatever. Where the frick is the fryer? I knew they had a fryer. I'm not going. Here's a cash register. Oh, but I know I'm not going crazy. They had a fryer. I could have swore they had a freaking fryer. They had a fryer. I know they had a fryer. Not I think. I know they had a fryer. Come on. Where the frick is the fryer? I know they had a freaking fryer. Where's the fryer? The freaking fryer. I'm not going crazy. Where the frick is the fryer? The fryer. Where the frick is the fryer? Like, it literally fries fries. I knew they freaking had a fryer. This is what I was talking about. This. No, I meant that don't have a fryer attached to it. What? Oh my god, I'm on screen. Okay, instead of buying that, they bought this. I'm not going. Yeah, if you cannot tell, I am slowly dying. But I could have freaking swore they had a fryer. This game's making me go insane. I think I might have a little bit lack of sleep. Oh, my back. That felt good. I think I might need to take a break. Because I think after this, I might take a day or two off. I think this is slowly frying my brain, making it into mush. So I might want to take a break after this. So yeah, if you don't see me make a video for a while, it's because my brain either fully became mush or it just, yeah. Or I'm taking a break. Or it's just where I lost a couple brain cells. But this morning, lack of oxygen. Okay, well. Okay, now I just need to add tables and chairs. Maybe chairs. I don't know about chairs. I still hate chairs. Oh my god, I swear if it does that one more time. It's gonna be like one of them, like, diner kind of things, where they have the circle tables with, like, 3 or 4 chairs around them. You know, it's gonna be like a coffee place where they have them circle chairs and all that. And then you come up to the counter kind of thing. That's what I thought about when I saw this place, because it was kind of small enough for like one of them. Oh my god, this looks a little weird. This layout. But usually they're like kind of random in there in the room. So yeah, not really perfect. Okay, I think I want to add one more, and then I think this should be good. I'm not going to add chairs. That's too much work. And then they go in here. I think Chica's the cook. She cooks, apparently. She learned how to cook, actually. Baka. Since she's like the most, and she's not dirty and smelly. Scrap Trap does the taxes, because he's like, or not Scrap Trap, I mean Burnt Trap. Burnt Trap does the taxes, because literally, like, he can't be at the cash register, because he'll run away business. He can't be a waitress, because, yet again, he would run away business, because of the smell. So he has to be a cash, so he has to be and he's like the only one that actually knows how to do taxes that's alive. And then, he can't be a only the fixed ones can be a wait. Oh, there's not too many fixed ones, so they might only have like one waiter, something. I can't see. Where are we? Cupcake. Ow, my face. I thought the wind was just blowing. I didn't know it, even though I fell until my feet left the ground. Ow, it sucks not being able to see, bro. Okay. You just, okay, I think, with Freddy, yes, you be cashier, you are a little scary, but you are a little funny, you are not that completely scary, but you're still damaged, but still, you're less damaged than the others. You got a good point there. So, he's the cashier, because he don't really run business away. He's not smelly, because he went into the river yesterday and took a shower. If he's not smelly, he may be just a teensy bit smelly. But people laugh at him because he looks like a watermelon, kind of. He looks like a big old watermelon. And so, he's fun, and yeah. And people like him. Or people said hi to him on the street. Cupcake. Boing, 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 boing. And then Cupcake is like the little adorable thing that comes out every now and then. Or he'll sit right at the counter so people can see him. Cupcake. Now, I don't know where they put all the people that was, like, turned off or broken, though. They don't really have anywhere to put them, actually. I mean, they could put them in the corner, but I can't see anything. Can somebody please give me some eyeballs? And Wheelie, oh, it might. I'm sorry to tell you, but we don't have no money. And I'm gonna be the Greedo, so just attach me to the thing, and then they both in a little thing, so Wheelie can be attached. Boy, thank you, Mighties. And then he stayed right at the door at nights, and then they took them home, or they took them off at nights, and then where are we gonna stay? Yeah, no, what? Good point. Where are we gonna stay? Shoot. I don't know, because usually Endo 2 has these ideas, and he already has this planned out, but he can't even see, and me and the others are kind of not, I can't really answer the phone, Frick. Why? Why is this always that, though? Can't really answer the phone. And, well, I can't really do this. Why is there done? Who the flip was calling, though? And so, I can't, oh my god, please quit calling. It's not Brody. Oh my god, bro, I can't answer the phone right now. Here's one. So, it's kind of just left with us, and we don't really know what to do. So we don't have any, I know how to count money, and I know I can lift boxes, and I was basically, but Endo 2 was a little bit more programmed for me, and they kind of made me quit, because they kind of needed some help. So it was kind of hard for me to think of what to do at this very moment, so a lot of things. Shoot, we don't have any money. We can't think of any ideas. We can't put you at the front and let you be a waitresses, because some of you can't even walk, and frick, and there's a lot of you that's broken. Ow. You have a point there, and you have a freaking gun in your hand. You give us that gun, actually. Give us the gun. Give us the, no, oh, wait a minute, no, that's the right tool, but wrong thingy. Let's put on. There you go. No, I don't. No, don't take my gun. No, we need that. In case somebody tries to rob us, we'll pull it out. No, don't take my gun, you jerk. Well, we kind of have to, because you can't even be seen with a gun. You haven't. Yes, I do. They let us take it home at the end of the war. I do own it. Or whether Freddy can use it then, because he knows how to use it, and you trust him, right? Yes, but I still want my gun. He left his at the burnt down pizzeria. For all we know, it's destroyed. Well, that's just too bad. She's gonna have to borrow it, and ain't no way I'm gonna let you crawl around in public. Actually, I don't think you can. Can you crawl? Barely. I'm paralyzed from the thighs down, and I only have one arm that is basically useless right now because it is very injured, and I can barely feel it, and I don't even have a jaw, so why would it? He got a point there. He doesn't even have a jaw. Well, you don't even have a bottom jaw, and if we take your jaw and put yours on top of his, then you won't even be able to speak. But and then he would have a jaw, and then, well, if you died, then how much money do I have? Go ask him, Willie. Oh, how much money do we have after this? We have about 3,000. We have about $3,000, I think. He said we have about $3,000. He said. We might be able to afford one apartment. It's about, hold on, computing. I'm looking on Google Maps, see how much it is. Not Google Maps, or I'm searching up on Google how much it is. My apartment is about $300 a month, mate. Ask, and since we are paying on this, which we pay about 600, it's about, no, wait a minute, we pay $400 a month, it's about $700 a month. As long as we can make money, and, hold on, no, wait a minute, no, we would be losing $600 a month, which would add up to, we might be able to survive for a couple months. We can, hold on, let's see, let's go see something. What if we, what's the smallest apartment we can get? That's pretty big. That's also pretty big. This is pretty, it's about the same size. It's not particularly the same size, but it's still smaller. Okay. Shoot. We can't do that. Hold on. What about the smallest apartment? Like, cause you were looking at the big one, right? Yeah, hold on. About 200. We'd be able, okay, about 200, so, we'd be spending about $500 a month, right? Okay, we spent, $500, no, not 3 months, hold on, let me do my 5th grade level math, let me do my 5th grade level math in my head. Okay. Okay, so, let's see. Okay, let's see. 500, 1,000. Okay, so 2,000. 6 months. Okay, we could survive half a year. But if we get business booming, we could be able to survive longer than that. Okay, get the smaller apartment, and then we'll try to figure things out after that. Alright, mate. So then they got the small apartment, which I can't spend any more money. They can't even spend money on furniture. Actually, it's not. No, this looks like a garage. Actually, I think this is a garage. It's a garage. Frick. They can't. Okay, we're just gonna call it a apartment, even though it's a garage. But we have to call it that. We have to call it an apartment. Then they literally have to walk all the way back just to use the they don't even have a bathroom at the store. Oh my god! How are they going to use the bathroom? They don't even have a bathroom at the store, bro. None of these places have a bathroom. My goodness, they don't even have a bathroom. How are they? Okay, well, they don't need the bathroom. Because they're animatronics. Okay, so it should be fine. Did I ever put them in there? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's see how this brings up. Okay. Well, that's not the greatest place, but it might work. Uh, Bonnie's leg started to heal up and all that. It's starting to. They heal like humans, but they don't have to go to the bathroom like humans. So it's a very confusing process. And then everybody is broken because they're. Everyone go at least there. They can and they will. And they don't have a lot of room actually. But they work with what they got. They work with what they got. They try to get as much room as they can. And they had to drag glitters on there. What's my animatronics? All broken. And then, yeah, they had to use them launches still. Actually, no. Yeah, he's still unconscious. Or they put him in the corner. And yep. Then waiters wait outside and greet people, make them inside, or ask them what they want to eat. Or not, they just deliver the food. They don't ask them what they eat, or what they want to eat. And then the cheese symbol. But, surprised there's not a door that leads over, like, it's the gate. Oh, there's like, not a gate, actually. And there is, but there isn't at the same time. Here, usually there's something under and above the mat. You know, like that over there. See, kind of it's. And then, yep. Then they got some customers coming in. They got some people that are traveling, driving through. So where? Okay, vehicles. Vehicles. You know, they got some people that are traveling on the way through, coming in so they can grab some gas. Let's say he's going through this way, and then he says, "No, I want to stop. I want to get some gas, and I might give you something to eat, because this is a place where you can get some stuff to eat." And he pulls up at the side, and he gets out of his vehicle. And it was a soldier, and he got his gas. And, okay. The gas prices are like today. What today's gas prices are like? I don't know how much. And then he gets the gas pump, and then okay. Then because he filled he was almost all the way out of gas, so he got about a full tank gas, because he just ran out of gas as soon as he parked. So, and then he closed it up. It's about $40. Oh, $40. But you know, gas prices today are outrageous. Or trying to think how much they are. They're pretty expensive. Like what, $5 or something? $5 per gallon, I think. I don't know. Something like that. Oh, seriously. $35. Well, they made it cheap because so they can get more business. So $20, dang, not that bad. The last gas station, gas station. I don't wanna know what I just said. I don't want to know, and I'm not gonna know. But the last gas station that he stopped at was like $40 for just like half a tank. And then this is like $15 for a full tank, or $20 for a full tank. I'm like, dang! And then he swiped his credit card. Then they got like $20. Then he said, "Oi, mate, welcome to Burgers and Friends, where we serve you burgers, fries, pizza, whatever you want, even pancakes." I'm like, sounds like a snazzy place. I might live here one day. And he, okay. Ooh, I love to stand. Everybody looks like to stand. And he's like, okay. Well, I was like, "Oh, this is a cute little cupcake. Oh man, this is cute." And then he petted the cupcake, and then he went up and he said, "Okay, what would you like to order?" I would like to order a large fry with two cheeseburgers, please. Okay, sir, that would be $5, please. Because they put their prices cheap, so he's business. Oh dang, it's not that bad. Or no, it was $7. Okay. We will deliver it to you within just a second. Okay. And then they got fixed them 2 burgers and the French fries. Then. What the frick? Okay. What? Where's my food pack? Where's the food pack? Here's the food pack. So it was what, a large fry with 2 cheeseburgers, I think. Yeah, two cheeseburgers. And he gave the waiter, or no, he gave the closest waiter food, and he was like, okay, I will deliver this. I will deliver this as fast as I can. Then he just, with price, it was like accurate precision. Then it slid right through us. Then he went, okay. Then the fries. He actually did have to walk over. He was like, okay, I don't want to throw these. Then he started eating. Then he finished the fries. Is there an empty? Yeah, there's an empty box. And then he finished the fries. It was like, this is pretty snazzy. Then he ate one cheeseburger. He's like, this is the best cheeseburger I've ever had. Then he ate another. And then he asked for 2 more cheeseburgers, and that was I think the fries were like 50 cents. The cheeseburgers were like hold on, I'm trying to count in my head. It takes a second. So well, then it would be uneven. It would be $7, or no? Would it have to be uneven? $3.50. Makes $1, and then 2 make 4, and then 5. No. Hold on, wait a minute. Did I just do that wrong? Wait, so $3.50 for each thing. Okay, so 4, or no, 1. Okay, no, $3.50 would equal $7. Wouldn't it? I think it would. Hold on. So 2 50s make 1. And then the 3, so 6, and then, it's $7. Then he, ching, and then he gave him 2 more cheeseburgers. Or he asked for a big cheeseburger, so, because the big cheeseburgers were $4 instead of $3. He asked for 1 big cheeseburger and 1 regular cheeseburger. So that would have been, $3.50 or, I think that would be, no, $4.50. I'll make it $4.50, so it's like $1 more. And so it would be 50, then 5, make 4, 5, 3, so it'd be $8. All I gotta do is just add up $1 more. Or no, wait a minute, would it be 7 and 250? Yeah, so 8. And he ate his cheeseburgers. He was full. He devoured these, bro. He absolutely loved them. He said he would stop by here on the way back from the war, or from his training. Which he might live here, so he can drive to his training pretty easily. Then, so he took one to go. He took one to go, put it in his back pocket. He took one to go, and he's like, "Thank you." And one to go would be like 20 cents more, so be $4.50, so be $4.70. Then they made a pretty good amount of money from just one customer. 20, so then 7, 8, then I don't know. I don't feel like adding it up. And he drove off. In his car. He might come back someday. And then these Then, what is this? Is that, yeah, it's a newspaper. No clue what this is. And then someone asked for full on, what is this? A wine bottle. Where, do they have any? I love me some freaking chicken wings, man. Then this one person asked for a couple plates of this stuff, which was like maybe $15 per plate, so 15. This would be $45. Someone took it and ate them all. It was a big dude. It was a fat dude. He was a chunky dude. I'm not gonna say he was fat. He was a chunky dude. Okay. Piranha, the frick? Ain't these like poisonous if you? No, piranha fish. No, it was the puffer fish. If you cut them in the wrong place, that they can be like poisonous, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's a puffer fish. And then some of these people came. They took some boxes to go. They were making some money on the first day they were open, just by people driving by. The town wasn't even open yet. It's like, and then this one group of people came. And these one group of people, bro, they were a little suspicious, bro. They were a little suspicious. It's like, okay, guys, we're going. Hi, mate. Welcome to the Friendly Burgers. Welcome to Friendly Burgers. And then he just walked off. He didn't even respond or say anything about it. Where? Okay, I was about to say, where is he? These dudes, he went up to the cash register. They were pretty suspicious. You know, and then you got the twins on their game. You got the twins. Yet this was a game. This was just 4 of the many people that were in the game. Yep, that's right. This was just 4 of the many people who was in the game. But the leader of the gang came as well, with his 4 strongest men, or with his 3 strongest men, not 4. Then they were pretty suspicious because some of them were wearing masks, some of them weren't, and some of them were like, yeah, a little weird. One of them looked at the cupcake shape. Ooh, I want that. And this one was standing. This one is the leader's best friend, so if he gets killed, he's one of the family. And then all 4 of these dudes, and then William is looking like, okay, narrator, goodbye. Get rid of the voice. No. Indo, come back here. Okay. Yeah, what? Grab the gun. Grab the gun over the thing. These guys look a little suspicious. Okay. Why not? But keep it low. I'll stand I'll stand in front of you just in case. And then they closed the door. But they left Bonnie out alone. Nope, it got. And he was shaking, bro. He was shivering down his spine. In that one moment, 4 of these guys had weapons, bro. Or 3 of these guys had the same weapon. And then they pointed all the guns at Withered Freddy, which is now Phantom Freddy, but I'm still gonna call him Withered Freddy because Withered Freddy's my goat, bro. He's like my favorite character. So Freddy and Friends, since Freddy's dead, it's Withered Freddy and Friends. I should have named Part 9 that, but I didn't. Then they all started aiming guns at him, bro. They were not nice. And they said, "Give me all your money." And Withered Freddy said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah. What are you going to do about it, boys? I was in a war." Then they asked, "So you keep your gun?" And then Withered Freddy looks over. And he says, "No, not anymore." And he says, "Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you didn't have a gun." And there was barely any police here yet, so that's also why this place was a little easy to rob. Give me all your money or you get shot with 4 guns at the same time. Blah! 4 guns at the same time. Then Bonnie looked in the background and says, No, my friend. My only friend that's still alive. Says, "Oh yeah, frick, all the toys died. Oh frick, he's the last toy. Oh no, I forgot about that. I can't let anything happen to Toy Bonnie, bro. He's the last of his kind." He said, no. And then, okay, and then one of the twins were like, "And give us a cupcake too. We want the cupcake." And then the cupcake was like, "Cupcake, cupcake." And then Cupcake was saying, go ahead and shoot, bro. Go and shoot. I dare you. Then, Come here, little cupcake. I want you adorable little cupcake. Cupcake. And then Cupcake said, "Don't you try. I'll bite you. I'll bite the barrel off of your gun. Come here, little cupcake. Come here. Closer, little cupcake." Said, "No, don't lay a finger on him. He's my friend. He stays with me." You want to be shot, bro? I will shoot you. Like, I'm not kidding. I will shoot you with this. Brother, just don't worry about it. Alright, brother, just don't worry about it, mate. Okay? Don't worry about it, mate. You wanna get shot? Do you have a bottle of water? Matey, you wanna get shot? Matey, I said, do you have a bottle of water? I'm thirsty. Yeah, he's thirsty, bro. He's thirsty. Leave, or else there will be something that goes bad. Cupcake. Fire at him, and I'll kill 2 of you. Just alone. Cupcake. Little cupcake, if you try to attack, you'll die. Cupcake. Boy, little cupcake now. Don't you try now, or you'll die. Do you really want to die? What? Well, Cupcake, you really want to die? And the little Cupcake was only 5 years old. He was only 5 years old. The Cupcake was only like 2 years old. Cupcake! 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 No, Cupcake! Don't! Cupcake! Cupcake! Just let me at him! What I thought. Don't mess with us. We're the D's nuts. The D's nuts gang. Don't you mess with us. Don't you mess with us, Flo. We're the D's nuts gang. No. They're not called that. They're the MDs. And then he gave him a look. And then he jumped at him. And then he blocked all the bullets since he can't die. And then he grabbed one of the guns and knocked him out. Oh yeah. Or then he knocked him. He knocked him. This I can't. And he knocked him. And Cupcake. Oh, I might. Oh, buddy, just give me my little. Oh. And then he took his walkie-talkie out. Do they have a walkie-talkie model? I don't think so. But other than that, and then he took his pistol out actually. And then he started firing. And then he took this gun. And then he fired. He was pointing it at him. Fire and then we'll shoot you. And then fires and then I shoot you. You want to risk losing your whole entire gang, or what? Or losing what you have? Then he fired, but then he blocked the bullet. But then it broke the gun, so he threw it at the gang leader, and then no. And then the gang leader's friend, he was pointing, you really want to test dying? Then he opened up his pocket, and he had like he had a whole bunch of he had two C4 strapped to his stomach. These were like the good stuff too. These were like the really explosive stuff. Like only one of them could blow up most of this place. And then Springtrap noticed that they were fake because real ones have a tint, or it was off. It wasn't even on because it would have had a code in it already. But it wasn't even on. So then he raised his gun. Oh shoot! They figured out that's not real. And then they threw it because they're like really expensive. But they weren't even real. But they thought they were. But they were just turned off. Oh. Then well, it wasn't even real. We might want to get rid of those before we get the police call on us though. And then they got rid of these dudes, though. They said, get out of here. But then there was only more trouble to come when they, and he said, you all will regret this. Just because you have guns doesn't mean you have ammo. Then he was aiming the gun at him. Then he picked up the pistol. My God! Oh, I thought that pistol was like really giant. I'm like, my God, how big is it? And then he threw the guns out there, and then they went to their secret base. Their secret base was all the way up here. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's not like crack. Their base was over here, but their whole entire gang was out robbing places and all that. Which, yeah. So they ran back to base. They ran back to home. They got scared, and they were defending the fort down too, just in case if the animatronics came to try to finish off the job. So then they had guns. Then the animatronics got some guns as well, just in case if which one of them, I don't even think they actually left this gun in there, because he was like, nah, I give up, and then he just left that pistol in there. And this dude ran away. Well, he ran back to base. They all ran back to base because they were scared, but they said, oh no, we'll just you know, get more weapons and we'll come back. And then it took a while for them to come back. And then they went away. Boo hoo hoo, I'm so scared. And then they went away like little wimps. Little itty bitty wimps. And then well, and then they strapped the pistol. They strapped the pistol down to They also put the pistol under the counter. Which they should have kept. Which they keep the guns under the counter just in case now. Just in case if anybody tries to raid them. Nah, bro. They're the most gangsta shop I've ever seen by keeping freaking guns under the counter, bro. It's insane, just in case freaking someone comes try to rob you. Then they look over the counter. They see then they go. Then they just see 4 freaking guns or 5 guns under the counter, and they're like, oh shoot, this place is stacked. And then they got some ammunition now. They actually went out and bought some, which took a chunk out of their money. They bought some ammunition. Which were in these pockets. But they made some money, so they spent some money today. They're like, and then, yep. That was how they started to gain some stuff back. And then they got some business, because it is dun 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 the next day. And then they got some business. They got some business. They got some business. But these guys were protected by some soldiers as well, because they didn't want them being killed. So also these soldiers got food. This dude was the training as well, so this dude recommended this place to go eat. Like, it was like 30 minutes away from the training facility. And it's not that bad, they said. Then they went and sat down or they went to the thing, alright. Then they were like, they were talking about how, which this place was at a war as well, so that's why the place was like 30 minutes away from the town. This town was at war with another town. I know it's weird. I don't actually ask. They're walking. And also, this place feels safe, or they feel safer since they got the town military in here, and also they feel good because they have some business now, because they came to get pancakes before they went to work. They want this. Most of this place's food is actually really good. And that's how they get business, is they make really good food. And all that. And then they remember some of these guys, actually. Some of these guys have been to their pizzeria before. No, wait a minute. Or was it different guys? I think this dude went to... I think that dude actually went there. I think this dude might have. I don't know. I think 3 of these dudes. Yeah, they remember some of these dudes. 3 of these dudes went there, but 1 of these dudes were... And then they saw the funny. Said, hey, did y'all used to have a pizzeria? And they said, yes, we did. It got burnt down. So now y'all have to own a small little restaurant that serves a lot of food, which is pretty good, actually. Oh yeah, I remember. They used to serve alcohol as well. So they actually still do, but yeah. I don't know why I spawned that. I just did, because I wanted to. Then Deadpool actually came as well. Deadpool, like, yeah. This is the video game Deadpool, I'm not pretty sure. Like, this is like the video game one, which this dude, Deadpool was like, finally I get to sit, or I get to eat something. And then this place actually starts getting some business. Then the other versions of Deadpool started coming. Oh dang, bro, this Deadpool be dripping. Nah, this Deadpool got the bling bling, and I can't do that with him. Okay, good to know. This Deadpool also got the bling bling, bro. You got regular Deadpool, you got this reality, but you got some of the what was he trying to do there? It looks like he's wearing a onesie. A little bit. Alright. And then that was YouTuber Deadpool. This is great. This is great so Deadpool. This was not depressed Deadpool, but this is the coolest version of Deadpool. So if anything happens, either this dude's want to end up robbing this place, or this dude's want to end up protecting this place. You can't really tell what this Deadpool does, actually. How freaking strong, bro. Nah, this dude got some muscle, bro. I mean, of course he's stronger than me, bro. I'm weak. Oh. Then you got X-Men Deadpool. I never knew there was an X-Men Deadpool. It's new, actually. I never. You got X-Men Deadpool, which he was he was superhero Deadpool, but they still want. No, Deadpool is technically Deadpool's an anti-hero. He's not a superhero. Then all these dudes are like talking about like blah 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 blah. Then like a whole bunch of Deadpool started walking in, bro. What Deadpool is this? I think this is Cable Deadpool, ain't it? Or is this? Who is this? This might not be Cable Deadpool. This might be a different Deadpool. Is this X-Force Deadpool? That's X-Men. What Deadpool is this? I think this is... No, this ain't old school Deadpool. Old school Deadpool. It might be old school Deadpool. This old school Deadpool is a little... No, this is not old school Deadpool. Well, and then I'm gonna call him X-Force Deadpool. Because he has the X and all that. Then all these Deadpools started hanging out. They come every once in a while and they start hanging out. I'm trying to think which Deadpool I didn't spawn. I don't think I spawned this one. I'm not. This one went to go fight. Actually, this one went to go fight. Go over here. One. Nah, this one was mooning. Nah, I'm kidding. But I'm pulling up Bart Simpson over here, mooning the bad guys. This dude was watching the bad guys to see what they were doing. Oh, I got shot. Y'all quit your whining. Y'all get up right now and do some work. Actually, you didn't even do any work. You just went away, bro. You didn't even fire. You didn't even do anything. Y'all, shut up. Every one of you, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. We got a spy, or no, we don't have a spy yet, but we were trying to get a spy. And then more of the warriors came in, or more of the game. There's a dude watching us outside. Should we go shoot him? Yeah, just go grab him and go fire 2 shots at him. Then you really have to start a fight right now. This dude. Okay, boss. Die. How are you not dead? My brother, I shot you in the head. I guess you really want to start a fight right now. Give me an option to remove. Yeah, it does. So I'll say. Because I know there was a katana, Tina katana, and then he just went, and then he just went. Oh. And then he took the sword himself and he went, go ahead and try to hit with it, with another one. And he went, okay. Okay. Whatever you say. And then he went, and then this one went. Well, at least now I have a pistol. And he put the pistol in his hand. No, not that. And he put the pistol in his hand, like he said. Then he put the pistol in, like he said. Oh my God, just give me his hand, bro. That's all I want is your hand. And there you go. I'm gonna grab his hand. I'll weld the gun to his hand. And then he grabbed the katana. He grabbed one of the katanas and then he put it in his other hand. These are smaller katanas than I used to remember, but I don't know. What a deal with this stupid. Then he's mad and he's kind of sad now because he has to deal with these. He has to deal with these dudes because now they won't leave him alone since he shot one of them. He knows they won't leave him alone because he's fought gangs like these before. Everyone in his reality is dead except him. That's why he's like kind of depressed. Yeah, that's the sad part. And then he put his other katana. That's why he moved to this reality, because there's two Deadpools in this reality. But the other Deadpool's kind of, you know, just use the little teleporter device and that they stole from those one dudes in Deadpool and Wolverine. He's like, which one of you fools wants to be shot first? And then they're all holding guns. Am I wrong? Am I right? One of them are holding a sniper rifle straight up to his head. One of them right beside him. They're like, you killed one of our, or no, he dragged the dead body of one of his partners, or one of their friends in there. And then they showed him that which he didn't. He was still alive after he stabbed him in the, or kind of cut his head. So then he shot him badly. And then this episode's a little dark. And then he showed him, and then he threw in the dead body. And, like dun 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 dun. This one's wounded, so he didn't really get up. But he held a sniper rifle though, because he was wounded. He held a sniper rifle just to make sure. Let me make sure his top half. And all these are like, oh, you're going to get shot. And yeah, shot the head, shot the left ball. No, I don't care at this point. Get this straight.
That looks like he's been filled up.
What? Mm. Jungle juice? What's that? Is it like a type of alcohol?
No, well, it's alcohol, right? It's every alcohol you can find. Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna give all these guns. No, this dude had a gun with a scope on it, but it was an automatic, or it was a what? I don't remember. This dude had a what? Well, this is a odd gun. I mean, I've seen guns with this kind of magazine. This one's a little weird. Or that one was a little weird. And this dude in the corner, he was holding one too. He was not levitating. He was also holding a gun. He was holding a Uzi.
You don't think?
What?
Well, that's news.
Yeah, so he was holding an Uzi. I was about to say, why wouldn't you want an Uzi? Or why wouldn't you want an Uzi? Everybody holding guns up to him. Or not everyone. Why is he doing that? That dude's doing the Michael Jackson.
If you really want a gun, take an AK-47.
Yeah.
You don't want to rush AK, go.
Shotgun.
Rush AK, they make it do.
Nah, bro. His head, nah, it's just bloody. Like, can you please stop holding that gun to my head? Then he full on goes up. And it cuts up and it's like, oh, oh, oh. And then, you know. Oh. Ah, he broke my neck. You're gonna pay for that one. Then, you know, he's also blocking bullets as well as he's shooting. Then he cuts a bullet in half. And then he's like, hold on. Do I have an Uzi? Hold on. Do I have an Uzi? Can I get an Uzi? Can I get an Uzi? Might not be able to get an Uzi. Will it let me get an Uzi? It will not let me get an Uzi. And then, no. Then, oh, that's loud. That. Give me some bleach. I need some bleach real quick. Why? Well, who shot here? This dude shot there. And who got shot? Then, you know, everybody's getting shot. You know, like. Everybody got shot in the arm. And his gun got shot. Is this non-accurate? This is. Oh my god, I accidentally shot him in the head. He got killed. And then he got shot. He got shot like 3 times. And then, you know, he got shot in the head. And then the main boss got shot in the legs. And this dude got shot in the arm. Actually, his friend died. That's the sad part. And then. Then he's like, no, friend. And he's laying down. Like a lot of this shot. He's still holding his Uzi. Did this thing get shot in the head? No, but didn't he got shot in the legs? He went down. He got shot in the leg, and he's like, you killed my brother. Or then this dude was dead. He was definitely dead. Oh, yeah. This dude had a good old gun. And then his brother. And then like, then he's freaking. His gun gets shot out of him. His gun gets shot. A lot of things get flying. Like, hold on. This gets shot out of his hand. His gun gets shot out of his hand. Oh, it hit that one. And then, you know, Deadpool's just going freaking flying while he's being shot, like, freaking being pinned to the wall, being shot by a shotgun with his. He got shot in the face with a shotgun. He gets shot with an Uzi. Well, he's getting shot with an Uzi. It's just like a lot of things are shooting at him. Even a freaking dog. Actually. Then Deadpool's like, you know what? I've had enough. And then he finally moves all the way. Dun 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 dun. And then he goes, he grabs the sniper. Then he goes, and then he will. Then a sniper shot. No, a sniper shot. I don't know if y'all can hear me good enough. No, sniper shot. Oh shoot. Sniper, you know, sniper, a sniper. Shot him in the head. And then he fell down, but the Uzi, you know, stayed there. And these dudes, he's out of ammo. He dropped his gun. His gun's out of ammo. Both of his guns are out of ammo, and then he had to grab his brother's gun so he could then shoot his arch enemy now. And then he ran out of ammo. Like, and then Deadpool's just rolling around. I can't do it with his head, but then Deadpool accidentally does a freaking split and breaks both his legs, and he's like, and he's like, that's it. And he throws his thing, and then he pins him to the wall. Actually, he pins the boss to the wall. He throws it perfectly to where he throws both of them perfectly to where it makes it to where he's blocked, or it makes it to where the boss is blocked, because he just came to finish off the animatronic started, and then the boss is pinned to the wall, and he said if someone shoots at him one more time, he's gonna kill him. He'll shoot him in the head and oof him. And and everybody's like, oh shoot, maybe, or the one person that's alive, or the brothers, like, oh no, then he grabs the thing and that's it. He said, that's it. Grabs the sniper. He said, that's it. Grabs the sniper. Grabs the sniper. Go. And then he pulls the trigger and he goes. Then he says, oh frick. And then he freaking throws the katana at his hand, and it gets pinned to the wall, because they kept Deadpool hostage now, because he pinned him to the wall with the things. And then he threw the katana at him, and then the end hit him, and it knocked Deadpool out, or knocked this Deadpool out. And then because some of the troops came back, then they kind of roped him to the wall. Where's okay. And they kind of tied him up to the wall. They kind of tied him up to the wall. They tied him up high, so when it it kind of can't. I made sure he can't escape. They made sure. Oh, that would actually hold just by itself. Okay. So then I need to change this to the rope gun. They made sure he couldn't escape. They even grabbed the top of his head, bro. And they tied both parts, and then they tied his legs. And then he woke up, and he was like, where am I? Oh, frick. And then this dude, then he said, oh, frick. Oh, what? Oh, come on, you won't even let me cuss. You word it. And then while he's holding the sniper that killed most of some of the people, holding it up to his head, like la 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 la. Oh, that's a long barrel. Now, bro's literally looking down the barrel. That's a long. That's a nice little barrel you got there. Mind if I? Mind if you don't? You take it away? This Deadpool is old. He's like 90 years old. Because this Deadpool is like really old, and you know how Deadpool can't die and all that. So he still stays in shape. That's kind of the thing though. And the boss was like, "Let me go. That here, let me get here. Take the gun out of his face. Take the gun out of his face. Keeping this dude hostage, not trying to kill him. Which we can't kill him because we done want that, but we're on a test. Like what? And then he says, like what? Okay, you want to find out? Sure, why not? Throw anything you got at me. Kidding. But if you want to. Then, well, they simply just start with a block. You know, they simply just start with a block, you know. Nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. I mean, even though they don't know guns can't kill them, but they want to see. First they shoot him in the knee. Ow. Just kidding. And then they shot him in the eye. Why? Why do you want to kill me? And then they shot him in the hand. Then, you know, the brother, the single brother now. Die. And then he switches to a freaking. Then you know they switch to higher. Then you know took a little bit, but then he healed back up. And you know, then they shot one more time. Then they switched to a crowbar because they wanted to see how it would do. And you know what happened. And then they started punching him, or they started punching him as well. And even though they kind of knew it wouldn't do anything, but they still tried. And then they grabbed a freaking RPG. And they said, "No what? Let's see what an RPG does." Oh frick! What in the world? Is an RPG still down here? Ah, I can't see nothing. Why won't it explode? Does it explode when I reload? Like, does it not explode? Holy frick, it doesn't explode. It just moves off like a freaking, oh, I can't see. Can I grab it? No, it's stuck in here. Freaking, it's smoky, bro. Does it not explode? Is the other one still, it's still flying. The fudge, bro. Why won't it explode? Does it need to hit something that it will explode from? But it doesn't like hit something. Hold on. I want to test something. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna reload it. Cause that's kind of annoying. I'm like, it's filling up that whole entire place, bro. It won't go out the door. Won't go. All it takes. You know what? That won't even explode, bro. Oh, that burns it too. Then oh, that bounces. Or does things don't have infinite ammo, but they have a lot of ammo though. Okay, so now I'm gonna save. Because it's getting on my nerves. I'm gonna load that save. There we go. And most of them get fed and then they start to leave. It's like it's starting to get dark, and they've been open for a while. Yeah, but then the Deadpools are staying, you know. But they make more money. It's like, then I said, well, why don't you just get a job? Oh, what? Oh, what? Where's the Deadpool with the reality where everybody in this reality's dead? I don't know, honestly. But who cares? Does anybody really want to know? I do. That'd be me. Then they look at the window, and then they don't see anything, actually. Dang, you can't. Is this still here? I loaded a save. Is it still in the sky? Hold on, I'm gonna reload the save again. Please tell me it quit. I'm reloading the save, bro. It's still there. How do I get rid of it? Hold on. You know, I can't. Oh, does it finally get rid of smoke? It does. Okay, so I can remove it. I can. Good to know. Okay. Well, the gray Deadpool. Then the gray Deadpool. Well, I'm starting to get a little worried, because usually he's here by now. Usually he's the first one here, but do you really want to go out and look for him? I mean, if it has to come to that, maybe. What? I didn't get much sleep. Nah, bro, you need to start gaining some money, y'all. Oh, what? Is that skin? I can't tell if that's like leather or if that's just skin. I think it's leather because he would have like actual colored eyeballs. Yeah. You know what? Whoever wants to go out and search for X-Men Deadpool, I thought you were supposed to be a hero. I am, but he should be fine. He can't die. Wow. But what if he got captured? Wow. You didn't think about that, huh? You know what? Whoever wants to go look for him, raise their hand. Hold on, let me take a second. Oh yeah. Here, I gotta remove these fools. And, the original Deadpool from this reality also said yes. Okay, let's go out and search. And they set off on their own little adventure, searching. They checked a lot of buildings, and then it was just X-Men. Well, and then the other two Deadpools came because they were like, it's just us two though, and we don't really wanna. And then X-Men Deadpool went. So they went off and searched for. And then X-Men Deadpool was over here. Like, you saw him. Like, oh, frick, he got captured. What? How was he right? Sir, there's another Deadpool out the window. Help! Save me! Then what do I get out of it though? What do I get out of it though? I'll give you $50. I'll give you $50. Okay, we're coming to save you. Okay. Guys, he's over here. And then, oh my, oh. And then Gray Deadpool. And they busted down the door. They went. Ah. And then he grabbed the Uzi. Oh frick, I didn't mean to do that. Then he went. And then he was like, and then he got knocked out. Wake up! Oh, what? What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, what? Can you please get me out of this? Sure, why not? That's what I came for here anyways. So then he grabbed, his guitar. Not his guitar, but this guitar. And then he flipped him up. It's not budging. And then he tried pulling on it. What did you put? What is this? It's metal, right? It's actually an adamantium. And what's made out of Wolverine's claws? How in the world did you get that? We just did. And then the Gray Deadpool was like, you know what? That stuff is expensive. We cut that up. We can sell it. And then he lit a match in his pocket. He lit a match in his pocket, and then Deadpool set on fire. Because, you know, he lit a match in his pocket. And then he grabbed the suit. Come on, get lit. Okay. And then he ran out. He ran out he dropped and rolled all he wanted to. He was on. Then he went into the water. And then it immediately started going. And then he died. burns to death. Bum, 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 bum. And then they never had to deal with them again. Is it just me, or is it a little hot in here? Hush. Please, I just want out of this stuff. Shh. And is his hand still, yeah, they were. Can you please just try to cut through it? I mean, I could cut your limbs off and try that, because it will work back, but I would have to cut your head off, and I might as well just cut your head off. No thanks. It would take a lot of work. It would take a lot of time regenerating that back, and it would just it'd be tiring. Or it wouldn't be tiring, but I would be bored because I can't really do anything. Or we could cut off. Well, we would still have to cut off. We could cut off the top of your scalp or the top of your head. See if that would work. I mean, that might work, but I still feel like it would take a lot of time to regrow. And also, you'd have to just basically cut off both of my arms or my chest. You might as well just cut me off, like right here, and you'd have to cut down. You would have to be precise, and you might accidentally slip. And that's where my brain is. And then, I mean, I could just, hold on. Ow, what are you doing, y'all? Hold on, setting you on fire. Why would you do that, you idiot? Hold on, you'll understand later. Hold on, quit resisting it. I don't reach it. Nah, I'm just kidding, he does. Well, that dude lied, and it was not what Wolverine's claws was made out of. I can't say it properly, so yeah, why? And it kind of just eventually came off. No, it was not an anthem. Why'd you set me on fire then? You knew it wasn't. No, I didn't. He said it was, and I believed him. Well, he could have been lying. Can you extinguish me, please? I have less pain tolerance than the rest of you. Whenever it kind of hurts. Or this would build up your pain tolerance. Then, huh? Wow, so you might just want to stay on fire for a little bit. But I don't want to. It burns, and I feel super hot. Because is it just me? Wait a minute. Don't we have grenades on the side of our, don't we have grenades on the side of our suit? Wait a minute. Yeah, don't we? And then, hold on, undo this. Oh yeah, I can just, like, R. And then they accidentally set the rest of the bodies on fire. Well, I removed that dude. Then they kind of accidentally lit everything on fire. And then it's kind of smoking in here now. But they didn't look like. Where did they go? Where did they go? I can't see anything. Ah! Ha! I'm extinguished. See? You'll eventually quit burning. It just takes a while. Oh, shoot, he passed out. Shoot. Hot. Hot. Hold on. Let me just pour some water on him. This one is passed out, so they had to go to... They all lived in... Actually, they all lived in different apartments, but some of them weren't roommates. Because, you know, it'd just be easier, and it'd be... They were called the eight Deadpools. I'm pretty sure I have all 8 Deadpools. If I'm not mistaken. No, they were called the 7 Deadpools, because I only have 7. And one Deadpool was evil, so he couldn't be part. And then, yeah, they were called the 7 Deadpools, and actually, no, they all shared an apartment, because they didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money just on, like, you know, expenses, or multiple different apartments, and all that, so, yeah. First, this Deadpool rode down the slide. He rode down the slide. Said he rode down the slide. He rode down the slide. And then, yep, I'm gonna end this video here. Shout out to Bernard News and Gaming, and shout out to Extra Dino Nerd. Like and subscribe if you want to. No, you don't have to. And, yep. So, goodbye.